Welcome everyone to episode 32 of Talk with Jordan, High Tech on the Low. How are you, Gavriel?
I'm doing very good.
Amazing. Well, we are very excited to have you on our podcast today to talk a lot about just, the world of entrepreneurship and especially the world of development. But first and foremost, we always want to say thank you to Front Team for hosting and sponsoring the Talk with Jordan High Tech on the Low podcast. 12 different communities, 6 verticals, and 3,000 startup people and founders all there waiting to connect with you. So first and foremost, today, we want to just have a conversation and talk a little bit about the world of development and you and your business and what it is that you're doing. So first and foremost, Gavriel, let us get a little bit of background on you. Who are you and what's your business?
Okay, so I'm Gavriel, as you mentioned. So first of all, thank you for having me.
Of course.
I'm so excited to be here with you.
That was so nice of you. Thank you.
I'm Gavriel, and I'm the CEO of Solution Company. We are a software development company focusing on solutions for businesses, and especially for beginners, entrepreneurs. And I mean beginners of small startups, companies that just established. So they need us the most.
Okay. Actually. And when you say that, so you mean kind of like software solutions for their businesses or for their ideas, or what is it?
Actually, it's both. But focusing on the initial stage of startups. They need us the most. As I said, they need the technology, and most of them. There are not any. They have no any connection to, software development, programming, or they have no knowledge about development.
Right. They might have a great idea.
Yeah.
Right, and they might have this.
It's not only an idea. It could be great product.
Okay. Right.
Like great product, great market, great. Everything is super good, but they don't have any idea about. How should I move forward with this?
Right now? What language they have to use, how they have to use it, who to go to, how to even start, right?
Exactly. And they pick some, wrong technologies, or they have some. They can also raise or get some beginner to help them with the software, but he takes the wrong decisions for them.
Right.
And they don't have the ability to scale up. Or they have some problem in the future. So then they come into me after this, And then
after they make the mistake in the first way, then they come to Gavriel.
Yeah, and then I'm trying to, and then it's complex again. And then you need to start from scratch.
Right.
And then they feels like they lose a lot of money and time.
Right.
This is the reason I'm here, actually.
Okay. Okay. So the reason you're here is because we're trying to fix software, basically.
Yeah, it's
the software fixer, if you will.
Technology decisions that
you
need to take by expert. It's not me. It's the expert.
Right.
Like my partners that I'm working with, they have the expertise.
Okay.
Each one of them have the experience that he needs of product design. And technology, project management, and then we can understand what technology we need to use.
So walk me through maybe a system here, because one of the things that I think you bring up is this very big idea of kind of, going to outsourcing your problems, right?
Yeah.
And we talk a lot about this in Talk with Jordan and also just in general, right, in the startup world about outsourcing your development, outsourcing your solution, your marketing, your content creation, whatever it will be, right? But one of the things that I think is very interesting you're bringing up is this idea of almost outsourcing your expert needings, right? Your expert needs, maybe.
In Israel, it's kind of problem, is the Israeli people thinking like, oh, I can do it by myself.
Sure.
I know I can try. You know what? I can take 2 months. I will learn it, and I will study everything, and I will read all the articles that I have. And that's it. I have it.
And now I'm an expert.
And that's it. Yeah.
Right. Right. And now I'm an expert, and I've done this for 8 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's good, but it's good because this reason, the Israeli moving forward fast.
Of course.
But still, when it comes on, when you need technology, actually, the technology. While we are talking, there is new technologies that we need to study right now.
Right.
Like every second.
Right.
So you don't have any time for this as a businessman, as an entrepreneur. You don't have the time to be updated and to be the best of the best all the time.
Sure.
So take the expert, take the people that they know what you need,
So walk me
and trust
through-
them, actually.
100%. And now I want you to kind of walk me through that. So like, let's say I'm Jordan. I'm coming to you. I have a great idea of something, right?
Yeah.
Whatever it is, and I come to you. Maybe I'm already pissed because someone else didn't help me the way I needed, or they gave me a very,
Yeah,
a very small mock-up of what I needed.
I
whatever.
used to this, yeah.
Right, there you go. So I'm mad, or I'm frustrated, or I have just a very
Yeah.
small thing that I have. How does the process work with you?
Okay, so the first thing that I need to know is the industry. Like, what kind of industry are you focusing on? Like, where you are going with this product. I
Okay.
need to understand the scale up. If you're telling me that I need this for my business, it's around, 100 users. That's it. This is what I need, and thank you. It's not going
Right,
to be
maybe
complicated.
internal processes or
Yeah,
something like
so
that.
I'm
Okay.
gonna give you the support that you need. Like I gonna tell you exactly what is the path, but it's different if I understand that you need to go to the US market and you have big idea and you need, I don't know, huge
million
amount
users.
of a
You're right.
million users or
Right.
something. So I need to understand where you want to go. This is the first thing.
Okay.
And
So kind of
second,
defining the market.
yeah.
Okay.
Defining
And the audience.
the product itself. Like
Okay.
what kind of product and how big he is.
Got you.
How complex, actually. And after I understand this point, what we are doing is analyzing and do all the PRD, to understand and to drill down exactly what you need.
Right.
This process takes 2 weeks.
At least, probably.
Yeah, at least 2 weeks.
Uh-huh.
I love to say 2 weeks because after 1 week you understand everything, but there is another week
Right.
that you need to process it. That you need as a client. I understand, but
Right.
you need as a client to understand, and then the client came with the entrepreneur came with questions like, yeah, wait a minute, I didn't think about this part, like what we should do there, and
Okay.
then we are started to do another week of understanding.
Okay.
So
So
actually,
first we have the market and the audience and kind of what the whole point is. Second of
Exactly.
all is kind of understanding the exact details, specifications of the
Yeah,
entrepreneur.
I need to know everything, every button, every functionality,
Sure.
every complexity, if
Right.
there is any. I need to understand. I need to tell you this,
Right.
and maybe, and it's okay. In technology, it's okay. We know that there is challenges that we need to face,
100%.
and it's right, and it's happened. So you need to know that, and also I mention it every time. Exactly the challenges that we will have. What is it gonna be like? There is challenges that we need 1 month to understand, to do the research, or if there is any APIs that they have a problem, or for example Google did some update,
Right,
or,
and then we have to change our whole infrastructure
yeah.
or whatever. Yeah.
it's not easy, but it's happened.
But it happens, sure. That's
Yeah.
part of the game, right? That's
Exactly.
part of the whole situation. And that's why, in a sense, they need to come to you. Because
Exactly.
you are the expert here who knows,
Exactly.
okay, Google did this. Now we have to change this. Now we have to implement this.
Exactly.
Right.
I have one guy in the company in India.
Okay.
What he's doing, it's only updating. This is what he's doing. It's just every day have a list of technologies that the new technologies that
Sure.
came out.
Sure.
And just update and send an email to the managers like, hey, there is some update in this.
Like, pay
There is
attention.
new API,
Right.
new payment gateway.
Interesting.
And then we know what is even if we have client in the past that we work with, right now we have some knowledge for him.
So maybe you'll
Some
go and tell
information.
him kind of like, hey, this is what's up.
And we send him an email, and I send him an email like, hey, we got an idea. I just forward the email.
Right.
We have some update. Please check this out. That's it.
Interesting.
So it's super important to be on top of the things.
Right.
So, and I think in this process,
Sure.
you feel like you have the control actually, because
Explain that. What do you mean that I have the control? Because in the end,
as
I
the
came to you,
entrepreneur-
right? I came to you for the
as
control.
As the entrepreneur, you need to trust a lot of people.
Okay.
Once you get
Which is hard,
updated,
which is difficult.
which is hard, the most difficult. Yeah, it's.
We can have a
super
whole
hard.
nother conversation on that, I'm sure.
Yeah, actually, exactly. So, but when you get updated about things, you feel that you have the control. You feel like, okay, now I know. Now I know something.
Right. The information is at my tips. Now
Yeah.
I have to do something with it.
Exactly. And also we are working with system that, with Zoho system that you can go and see whenever you want, like what's
cool.
going on, what is the process by percentage. But as an entrepreneur, you need to feel that you have control, that you need to feel that you know what's going on. As a CEO of the company, you are an entrepreneur, but actually your job is to be the CEO.
Right.
You need to understand, you need to know a lot of things.
You need to know the business. You need to know what you're doing, the tech, whatever.
Challenges that you're going to face, a lot of things.
So let me ask you this in that sense. When you're coming to these, entrepreneurs, right, and you're trying to build this whole, because in a sense what you're talking about is building trust with an entrepreneur to say, hey, listen, I got you. I got you with your tech. I have you. I will make sure that the tech is correct. I'll make sure that your software is good. I'll make sure that everything's, working the way it's supposed to work, right?
Yeah.
Now, in a sense, how do you, first of all, build that trust with people? And, in many ways what you're discussing is kind of this design partnership. So how do you kind of create a trustworthy partnership that goes beyond just, hey, here's your solution to your software, buy?
Yeah. Actually, in the trust thing, I'm trying to be very focused on this part initially. Like initially the entrepreneur that came to me, it depends on what is their solutions, what is their situations, what is their situation, like if they need me right away or they can do more research.
Okay.
If they can do more research by themselves, I can tell them, listen, give me time framing. Do you have 1 month? All right, take this month, try to understand what exactly do you need, because if I will do it, you will pay more.
Right. Because I'm going to need my money, right?
That's
I have a business too, right?
Exactly.
Right.
Please keep going. Try to do your research. You can use your friends, I don't know, if you have some information that you already collect. So just give me the you should come to me when you know as much as possible.
Sure.
If you don't know, I can do the research for you, or maybe I have the information, or not only the information, I can tell you that I have solutions. They're already done, like API that we saved, that we have, like we can use.
Right.
It's gonna be
helpful
for you.
Yeah, things you can recycle per project or something like that. Sure.
And it could be very helpful for you. But first, this is the thing that I'm doing in the first part, because I need to understand what kind of client I will get, and in my mind, it's only long-term relationship.
Interesting. Okay.
Only long-term relationship.
So you're not getting into a design partnership if it's just for kind of a one-done solution. You're kind of getting there for like, I want to be here with you for the long term.
I don't like it. If I can help someone, I will do it, and that's it. But it's not my focus.
Right.
My focus is for businesses for 1-2 years at least to have a contract with them, to give them the support, to build their teams.
Sure.
That they can get the solution that they need for long term, and then I can give them good price.
Right.
I can do it. I feel comfortable to do it.
Right.
Because I'm putting a lot of effort. Every client that we have, we put a lot of effort. So I need to understand that he is with me.
Right.
Like we are working together as a partners.
And do you also feel like, in a sense, by you having that ability to kind of work in this long-term relationship, that in many ways you're also kind of there, you have kind of like a vested interest in the company to succeed?
Yeah, it's a part of it. We are doing this kind of things, but only with the people that we trust on. We can see, far away. And it's happened right now. Yeah, it's happened today.
So do you think also in many ways, like when entrepreneurs are going about picking, let's say, a design partner, right? Like yourself, right? In this case, it's software, but maybe it could be UI, UX, maybe it could be design, maybe it could be content, maybe marketing, sales, whatever it is, right? But in a sense, designing their infrastructure, right? How would you recommend to an early stage entrepreneur to go about finding someone like yourself? How should they go about evaluating a design partner?
Okay, so first, I'm going to say something that's very, very important.
Okay. That's the best.
First, it's focus on the value and not on the product.
Interesting. Let's unpack that. What do you mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
When you focus on the product, you need someone to build you something, and that's it.
Right. Like I need a camera.
I need a
Build me
camera,
the camera.
take it, buy.
Okay. Right.
When you focus on the value that you will get, you're trying to understand, okay, he will be flexible with me if I need. He will be commitment to me. He will, I love to work with him. I would love to work with him.
Right.
Or
Do I
not.
feel a connection
Yeah,
here as a person?
I feel
Sure.
comfortable to say, no, it's not good. Or yeah, it's sounds good. This kind of decisions, for me, it's I can say it's my point of view of business.
Right.
Actually,
Sure.
It's
right.
not only to pick the software supplier. I can say.
Right.
So when you focus on the value, you understand. All right, this guy can help me with several things, but maybe I will pay a little bit more about consulting, about market research. No, research of technology, not only market research.
Sure.
Content, I don't know, whatever you need. But when you focus on the value, you will find your partner.
That's a great point, to be honest. I think it's something that we often forget. You know
Exactly.
what I mean?
You're looking on the price, on the price on the product. Okay,
Right.
I need this. Give me the picture. Give me this. That's it.
Right.
It's not. That's it.
Right.
It's it's just the beginning.
Well, no, I know exactly what you mean. Honestly, even my business, I deal with marketing and content and do basically all that type of stuff. And even just the other day, I had a client who came and we were talking, and just something wasn't right. Just something was not going well. You were like, it was just a mix of everything should not be the way it should be, right?
Yeah.
And at the end of it, I remember I said to my partner, I was like, I don't know if we even want to work with this guy. Yeah, maybe they have a ton of money, maybe it's a cool industry, maybe whatever. But it's like, do we even want this connection, right?
Exactly.
And I think that's something that sometimes is very hard, right? Because entrepreneurs might even come to you and say, yeah, but maybe you're not doing it with the biggest partners, or you're not as big, or whatever. But in a sense, like, as you said, are you valuable? Are you there for them? Are you going to be there for them when they need it? Are you flexible, committed, dedicated, whatever it is?
Exactly.
And I think you're onto something. Now, also, when you are part of the design partnership, right? So entrepreneurs are looking for the value. They're looking for you. They want to make sure that they're getting the right type of supplier, we can say. Now, where do you feel like you can also give feedback to the entrepreneur, right? Because sometimes entrepreneurs, they always say, don't fall in love with your idea. Everyone does. And they all have to get off of their high horse. And it's a thing we all do. It's human, right?
Yeah.
But where do you feel feedback comes into your job, right? Where do you feel that happens?
It's
a hard question.
Yeah, but it's nice because I like this part actually in my job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because this is something that I think I'm really good at.
Okay.
The entrepreneurs, I feel like sometimes I am as a coacher for them.
Right.
Because they feel like frustrated about something. They're telling me about the partners that they have faced a lot of things today. They don't have any time to make it done or something like this.
Sure.
So by questions, I can make them feel like they back to life, like after they struggle with a lot of things,
right?
Or my partners
Right.
have a lot of information that they need, so
right.
they send a lot of emails like, I need this is not ready, I'm waiting for this document, you make a decision about the
give me
design.
this design,
yeah. And they come into me and they feels like comfortable to share with me that they have a lot of things and they don't have any time for something, And I said, okay, and I give them some questions like, wait a minute, are you happy that it's happened? I said, yeah. All right.
So it's not a problem.
It's not a problem.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Right. No, for sure.
So they back to life. Like,
Sure.
So I get the feedback from them about the encourage that I give them.
Uh-huh.
They get my energy.
Sure.
Somehow. And also I get the feedback from them.
Right.
That this is exactly what they need.
Sure. Yeah, no, it's interesting because I sometimes feel that it's very hard when you're a design partner to give feedback to the entrepreneur, right? Because it's not your business, right?
Exactly.
It's not yours. Even if you're dedicated and flexible and you're giving them the value, it's not your business. So you always feel kind of unsure. But in my mind, it always also is good because what you're saying, it's like, I need to consult you. You're taking me on for the right reasons, and in a sense,
Exactly.
as a partner, that should be your number one goal.
And also
right?
there is another part actually that sometimes my partner actually, and it happens, tell me, listen, the client want to go this direction, but I will not recommend. And in this kind of situation, we stop everything and we have meetings with the clients. Listen, if you want to go this direction, take care of this, and this. But our expertise,
our recommendation, right?
Our
yeah.
recommendation.
Yeah.
We are the professional. We can do the job. But the Israeli people, they have their own path, and it's also good.
Right, right.
This is the reason that they are,
startup nation.
Yeah,
100%,
exactly.
100%.
But still, they need to know what the challenges that they may face in the future. So in this kind of situation, it's very, very important to put them in the position that they can see what they need to face with in the future.
So being like having that kind of good rapport
Give
with
them the feedback that they don't need to
Exactly.
hear, that they don't like. Don't like to hear.
Right.
Like they don't like to hear that. No, it's not good. Don't do this. They don't like it. They would like to say, hey, yeah, let's go. But sometimes it's not so good.
Right. No, it's interesting. It's this whole idea. I think you make a very good point. It's like you need to first find a design partner that you have value with, right?
Mm-hmm.
Second, you have to have a guy who can get the job done, who has his expertise.
Exactly.
But you also kind of have to, as an entrepreneur, you need to trust them, right? And trust their expertise and trust their recommendations and actually listen to them. So it's a very good point. Now, I want to kind of switch the conversation a little bit, and I want to kind of ask about your own business, expertise in that sense, because you come from this development field, right? A lot of developers out there, a lot of teams, everyone's outsourcing, everyone has a different expertise, different clients, whatever. Quantum's going to put us all, out of a job. So it's all great, right? Now, what was it like building your company? And, where did you find challenges? Because I'm sure it's not a traditional field, we can say.
No, not at all. Not for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so actually, it's a huge question for me. So I'll try to, to do some long story short.
Okay.
So my way, I can say, started back then in 2003.
Oh, wow. That's a long time ago.
Yeah, my family business closed.
Okay.
And I knew that there is solutions that I could, to fix it.
Okay.
But I was a young boy. I was 13 years old. So
What was the business?
it was a small store for gifts and sweets.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And my father was very positive. He was very positive about this business, and we like it so much. And one day we didn't understand a few things about the market and about the changes that's happening around us, and that's it. It's closed till now.
Oh,
Since then I understand that there is something to fix, and I went to to study business management and a degree and this all these traditional things. What I mean?
Right.
But all the time I was focusing on how can I help businesses. I don't know how. It's part of
calling.
me.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
And I was customer undercover. To check and give some feedback about businesses.
Oh, so you would go into stores and say they're doing this
with
well.
newspaper,
Right. Yeah, okay, terrible service, terrible
Write a
this,
report
right? Yeah,
and
there you
stuff.
go. Okay.
So to help the businesses, because
Right.
once the owner is not existing, the employees can do whatever they want. So no, it's a
Right.
business,
Right.
and is take care of families. So it's something that I am very sensitive in this.
I get you.
In these things. So I had an idea in 2016
Okay.
to have an app that everybody can be customer undercover and get some benefits, some a percentage from the deals or coupons and stuff. And I was okay, all right. So I will get some company that give me the product,
Right.
give me the application.
Gives you everything that you need, kind of.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is what I need. I'm the Israeli man, I need this. That's it.
Right. I need an app that does this.
That's it.
Send me on my way.
So I went a lot of meetings in Tel Aviv, and I was frustrated, man. I understand that no one understands what I need, And even they understand what I need, it's super expensive. Like, how can I afford it something? Like, I cannot do nothing, actually. And we build the plans, and I already spent a lot of money in this time. And then, one of my search was Fiverr. Fiverr was,
of course.
Fiverr was very...
Still is.
Yeah, it
still is.
It still is, yeah. So one guy approached me and told me, listen, I have no portfolio, but I can help you. And I said, what? You don't have any portfolio?
Yeah, like, why should I use you?
And I'm the Israeli. Show me what you did.
Yeah, show me what you got, man.
Show me what you got.
Yeah, right?
I will never do something.
Right.
But he told me, listen, I can help you. I worked till now in a big company. It's not my projects, but I manage big projects. And I said, that's it. This is what I need.
I need you.
Yeah. Let's build a team. So we built a team. After 3 months, we were 8 people.
Nice.
And yeah, they built amazing app. And I never knew that. I thought that, it's people from India, it's something very basic.
Okay, so this was an Indian team.
Yeah, Indian team, yeah.
Interesting.
And I flew over there and I talked with I saw them, actually. I saw the passion,
right,
the commitment for the mission.
That's sometimes what you need. That's all you need sometimes.
Amazing,
right.
Man, amazing. It was amazing. The application name was Myop. So on Facebook,
right,
they changed the cover photo for Myop. They was committed more than me, like for the project. So I came back from India to Israel and I showed my friends, this is the app that I built. And I had one friend that I showed him and he said, oh, look, it looks very good. Mm. And he is programming, like he's a developer.
Okay.
So he knows how to analyze
Right,
it.
He's looking at this, he's like, okay, this looks good, this looks great.
And he said, amazing, looks good, how you did it, where you did it, and how it costs you. And I said, okay, it costs this much, some few dollars. And he said, wow, it's amazing, And I said, okay, next time I'm going to India and I build a company in there. So I built a company in India.
Okay, fast forward a little bit.
This is my best partner,
okay,
the first partner
amazing.
In this industry. So we built in a company, and right now we are 38 developers in India. And it's not the wow. The wow is the pipeline that we have in there. Like I collaborating with the university to have the most based people before 5 years, because I need 5 years of experience.
Okay.
So the pipeline, it's amazing. We build amazing pipeline, and that's it. We establishing here a company, and right now.
So now you've moved operations kind of from India, and now you're coming back to Israel a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Right now we are in Israel. The company is in Israel. The company in India, it's like 50% with the Indian partner.
Okay.
But in Israel, we have 5 partners.
Okay.
In here. We established the company in Israel in 2019.
Wow.
So yeah, this
so
is
where
my
do you see the
path.
future?
And right now I can feel the entrepreneurs. I can feel
so
them.
You can kind of feel the whole industry coming alive?
I know what they need. I know exactly what they need and how to make them feel comfortable. So it's not only about comfortable, it's about professionality. And it was very difficult actually to recruit the professional people to this kind of companies. It's not easy at all,
Sure.
because they are looking on,
they want Google,
some
they want something else.
Cisco, Apple, Google, positions. But I get the stars.
I love it. I love it. Listen, Gavriel, this has been a fascinating podcast with you. I wish you a lot of success in building your operations here. Very interested to see how it goes for you. And thank you so much for coming on the podcast. It was great.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone, for watching and listening. If you would like to listen to more episodes not on our YouTube channel, please follow the links below to Spotify or Apple Music.